Let's talk about the chakras now. All right, chakras are the body's energy centers, okay? They're the energy centers of the body. There are 7 of them. Chakra means wheel or disc. These emanate from the body's center, okay? And they're kind of like, if you look at the old pictures of them, they kind of look like little tornadoes of energy coming out, okay? The crown chakra from the top of the head comes out, and then the lower 6 come out of the spine, okay? Each influences the organs and glands nearby, and they're often imbalanced by what? Corrupt emotions, the number one underlying problem with chakras, okay? A balanced chakra should be open and moving, okay? And an imbalanced chakra is closed with a stagnant movement of energy. And a trapped emotion that's lodged in that chakra will definitely do that. Now, there could be other things that can do it as well, okay? But trapped emotions are just the most common reason. So there are symbols and colors and associations with the chakras. First of all, they're symbolized by a lotus with petals, and that comes from Ayurvedic medicine. Each of them has a color indicating which color crystal to use if desired. If you want to use colored crystals to help, empower or boost your chakras, you can. Each has a certain association with an aspect of our being. So the crown chakra looks like this. Lotus of 1,000, well, it doesn't actually look like this, but this is the symbol for it, okay? Lotus of 1,000 petals. It's all about pure consciousness. The color is violet. It's all about inner wisdom, connection to universal intelligence. And this one is actually up at the crown of the head, okay? Crown chakra. Okay? Physically, it's about meditation. Emotionally, it's about beingness. Mentally, it's about unity. Spiritually, it's about your connection to the divine, okay? So if that chakra is blocked, then it's going to be harder for you to connect to the divine, right? Does that make sense? Yeah. Really interesting stuff. The brow chakra, okay, which comes right out of this area, also has to do with the third eye. It's, the picture there is supposed to be a lotus with 2 petals. It's linked to the pineal gland. Remember we talked about the pineal gland. The color is white indigo or deep blue. It's all about balance of self, intuition. Remember the pineal gland, third eye, all about that. It's between the eyes. Physically, it's about absorption of light. Now, in the medical world, of course, they've discovered something that's a long time ago that's called SAD, S-A-D, right? And those of you who have had some medical training know that that's, what is that called? Seasonal affective disorder, right? And what is that about? Well, they found it's about not getting enough light into that pineal gland, okay? Not getting enough photons coming in there. So you can hold a flashlight right there, believe it or not, and that'll actually put photons into that gland. People that live in dark areas like, Alaska, and they're in their cabin for months out of the year, they get this, okay? Other people that live in dark areas, they suffer from this, so. And that also has to do with this brow chakra. So emotionally, it's about clarity and intuition. Mentally, it's about wisdom. Spiritually, about perception. The throat chakra is the lotus with 16 petals linked to the thyroid gland. The color is light or pale blue or turquoise. All about communication. That makes sense, right? The throat, communication. It's all about speaking your truth. And a lot of the time, if for some reason you are not speaking your truth to the world or to people, your throat chakra will start to suffer, okay? And you'll have trouble. So there it is. It's right in the throat. Physically, it's about communication. Emotionally, about independence. Mentally, about fluent thought. Spiritually, it's about sense of security. The heart chakra, okay, is the lotus with 12 petals, and it's linked to the thymus gland. Color is green or pink. It's all about unconditional love, compassion, and well-being. And the heart chakra, of course, is located right at the center of the sternum, right where you'd think it would be. Physically, it's about circulation. Emotionally, about unconditional love. Mentally, about passion. Spiritually, about devotion. Solar plexus chakra. Lotus with 10 petals linked to the pancreas. Color is yellow. All about personal power, introversion, and growth of self. Okay. Solar plexus chakra. Location is the solar plexus. Physically, it's about digestion. Emotionally, about expansiveness. Mentally, it's about personal power. Okay. So can you see how these chakras, if there's some kind of an imbalance in a chakra, it might be influencing you in some way that you might not suspect, right? So it's kind of fun and can be really important to know about these. Spiritually, this one's about growth. Sacral chakra is it's the lotus with 16 petals as the symbol. Linked to the testes or the ovaries, color is orange. It's all about relationships, emotional needs, and pleasure, okay? And location is between the umbilical and the pubic bone. Physically, it's about reproduction. Emotionally, about joy. Mentally, about creativity. And spiritually, it's about enthusiasm. Okay? That's the sacral chakra. Last one is the root chakra, symbolized by a lotus with 4 petals, linked to the prostate or uterus. Color is red, all about instinct, survival, and potentiality. This is the one that basically keeps you grounded to the earth, okay? You got one at the top that connects you to the divine, or in other words, to heaven, really. You can think of it that way. And then the one at the very bottom of your spine in the perineal area links you to the earth. So you got 2 of them, and you're supposed to be anchored to the earth and to heaven, basically. It's kind of how you can think about it. So the root chakra is located in the perineum. Physically, it's about sexuality. Emotionally, about sensuality. Mentally, about stability. And spiritually, it's about a sense of security. Okay? So that's what these are all about. I know they're in your book. I wanted to go through these. So to detect and correct the chakra imbalance, you can ask, let's actually just do this, and I'll show you how it works, okay? You want to see a demo? Okay. Blue. I think that's blue. Yeah. We're right next to you. Yeah, you. Yeah, there you go. How do you like the new pictures? That was Natalie. All right, here we go. Let's take a look at this now. There's some kind of a chakra imbalance going on is what we're thinking here. So let's get a baseline. My name is Sarah.
My name is Sarah.
My name is Bob.
My name is Bob.
Okay, so she's testable, no problem. So how do we check all the chakras at once? What can we do? Just what? ASK, ask. Are all of your chakras happy? No. They're not. Okay. So we'll start with the top. Is your crown chakra happy? Is that one happy? No, that one's not happy. Okay. So now here's the thing with these chakras. Sometimes all you need to do is hit the reset button with these. And you do that by just rolling 3 times down the spine with an intention to just turn the chakra back on. But usually there's an underlying cause. Let's find out. Is there an underlying cause for this chakra to be unhappy? And what's the answer? Absolutely yes. Okay, so is it a trapped emotion? Actually it is. Okay. Now we could just use the body code map and take us around, but you know, this is the most common underlying cause of these. So is it in column A, no, B, yes? Is it in one of the odd rows or an even row? Is it in row 2 or 4? It's in row 4, column B, row 4. Is the emotion depression? No. Is it frustration? Indecisiveness? Oh. Indecisiveness. How do you feel about this? Can you make a decision?
No.
No. I didn't think so, right? Okay. Is that an issue for you at all?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. The plot thickens, right? Okay. So let's ask, do we need to know more about this trapped emotion? Do we need to know more about this trapped emotion? And the answer there is yes, we do. So how old are you right now?
34.
34. Did this occur earlier than age 20? Yes. Earlier than 10? No. Between 10 and 20? Yes. Between 10 to 15? Around 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Around age 20 is what I'm getting. Indecisiveness around age 20. Was there anything you were trying to make a decision about around age 20?
I was getting a divorce.
Oh, okay. That's got to be tough to do. I haven't been through that, but, you know, did you have any difficulty deciding?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I did.
Okay. Well, that's probably what it was. Let's find out, right? Okay, so was this indecisiveness, trapped emotion about the divorce? Yeah, it was. All right, cool. Here we go. How long ago was that? That you were 20, and so you're how old now?
I'm 34.
34, okay. So, well, let's get rid of it, shall we? Raise your hand if you think she's had it long enough.
Yes.
Raise your hand if you think we should just let it simmer for a while. Okay, face that way. All right, let's get rid of it. Yeah, the beautiful thing about this is it's so easy. You know, if you have a magnet. I've often thought if you had a chimp that you had trained to do the rolling, it could save you a lot of trouble, and it would be interesting. People would come to you just to see the chimp. If they were legal, but of course, as we know from yesterday, they're not. So hold your arm right there and resist. So did we release that? Sorry. Sometimes I just kind of go somewhere in my mind. What was it again? Indecisiveness, yes. I couldn't decide what that was. Did we release that from you? Yes. Okay, now, is your crown chakra happy now? Yeah. So there you go. What more do you want? Happy chakra. Yeah. Yes, the chimp idea keeps surfacing. I don't know why. All right. So anyway, if you don't find an underlying imbalance, if you find an unhappy chakra and you ask, is there an underlying imbalance, and the body says no, then what you can do is you could ask, is there a hidden underlying imbalance maybe? And you might find something. But if you don't find anything there either, then you just roll a few times, 3 times or whatever, with an intention to just turn that chakra back on, and you will. Okay? So, kind of fun.